We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, continuing to fight to hold support here. And in today's volatility, our SPY bot at 10 a.m. sent out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, under this tight range that we broke down in yesterday's video. And we're going to break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run today was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. And our home run of the day was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot at 7:05 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 80% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump to these charts. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition from bright green bars to red bars from Friday to Monday, and continuing to try to bring itself back up so far to dark green bars. And the last piece missing for the transition to complete to the upside would be bright green bars. If this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips and the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY stock, the S&P 500 index, under a bull indicator since yesterday here on the 30-minute. We talked about this, how important it was to not ignore if it could find support around that area. And you could see it was used as support not that far away from it all day today here around the 392, 392.50 area, and bouncing back up to try to retest the highs of the day at the open in today's aftermarket hours, right? And into the close. And that was near the highs from yesterday. So lots of rejection up here near the 494 area, and a lot of support here so far above 492. So this is a really tight range here I would not ignore. And today, out of nowhere, it was actually having weakness here for the last several days and weeks. Tesla has had a big bounce, right? And as I showed you guys, it was the home run of the day, and it sent out a notification early on in the pre-market, and full strength there all day, and it's having strength here on the 30-minute as well. Definitely something to not ignore going into tomorrow. Now, here we are with the SPY, right? Fighting to hold this support on the 30-minute, holding that bull indicator. But when we look at the 1 hour, in the bigger picture, the staircase effect there is still forming, and it's trying to bring itself back up towards the recent highs from Friday, and that bull indicator from 484 has been holding strong, right? In these pullbacks and in this consolidation, no bear indicator has popped up just yet, and we're going to take a look at the inflow versus outflows in just a moment, if it even justifies this move back up so far. Now, when we zoom into the volatility of the 15-minute, lots of chop here, right? For the last several days in this tight consolidation, lots of chop, bull indicator into the open, bear indicator slightly afterwards, and dominating all day, and lots of pullbacks towards the 492 area, but it used it as support 3 times, guys, and it brought itself back up, and now it has a bull indicator again here at the 493 area, and it is trying to push itself beyond, right, the highs from yesterday and the highs from today, and that's going to be crucial to watch going into tomorrow. I'm going to be watching this very carefully. Now I'm going to share with you guys the key levels I would watch and what's going on with the inflow versus outflow. Here we are with the SPY stock, the S&P 500 index, with the inflow versus outflows trying to come back up. We talked about how crucial it was, and into the open, it did actually bring itself up, but it quickly brought itself back down. That's what actually hurt the chart to the downside, how those inflows could not hold, and then it brought itself down to outflows of negative 0.105 before finding a support here and trying to bring itself back up. Almost starting a staircase effect here as well, right? A very subtle one, but back up here, inflow started to pick up in the second half of the day, and now you could see why it sharply brought itself back up towards the highs, right? Very near it, because these inflows crossed over and they're positive again at 0.89. It's going to be crucial for these inflows to continue going into tomorrow to justify any move to the upside, and I'm going to be watching that very closely. Now, when we zoom out into the bigger picture of the 1 hour, the outflows were dominating yesterday, and in today's volatility, inflows were above all day. They were flat, but they were green and above, and that's the one thing that held this up, right? In this support area from going beyond even lower, because these outflows were not below the midpoint or crossed to the downside. So definitely something to not overlook in the bigger picture, that these inflows and that bull indicator from down here at 484 have been holding strong here, all together setting up this possible move here to possibly continue and retest key resistance levels that I'll be watching going into tomorrow. Now, what are the key levels I would watch? Well, the first thing is support, guys, and the first support level is if these outflows come back down here on the 30-minute and the 15-minute as well. The first support is 492, and then below that, I'll be watching the 490.50 area, and if that gets broken through, then I'll be watching the 488 level. Now, to the upside, it's going to be crucial and critical for these inflows continuing upwards on the 30-minute, on the 1 hour, and also the 15-minute. And the first resistance is the highs up here from yesterday and today near the 494, 494.50 area in that tight range. And then above that comes the 496 level. And then I'll be watching 498, guys. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. How do you feel about the charts? Do you think inflows can continue into tomorrow and it's going to break through the recent highs up here of 494? I look forward to seeing those comments. And as always, guys, these are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial, and the inflow versus outflows, I'll be watching them very closely. And let's make some money.